Almost 25 years. That's how long we at the Concerned Kids have been offering this unique interactive experience through the creative medium of puppetry. We are providing an opportunity to empower young people to make safe and healthy choices when they find themselves in social situations that challenge them. Who are we talking to? Children ages 6 to 12 in schools and community centers in the Greater Toronto Area. And we deal with some big issues that are current and that our young people are confronted with daily. These are the topics we're dealing with currently: bullying and school safety, violence, gangs and prejudice, peer pressure, making the right choices with drugs and alcohol, and multiculturalism, celebrating diversity.
My name is Michelle, and I'm one of the people behind the Concerned Kids. Our first show is called You're Not the Boss of Me, and you're going to meet Eddie Franklin and Claire Sanchez. And Eddie's had trouble with a bully at school, and Claire's come along to help him with his problem.
Yeah, that's it, Eddie Franklin. You go running home to Mama, you big baby. Boo-hoo. Gotta get home to Mama, you chicken. Bark, bark, bark. I'll get you tomorrow, Eddie.
Hey, Eddie, what you doing here?
I thought we were supposed to go to the library so we could help you with your math.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
That's okay, we can work on it now.
No, that's okay, Claire. Look, I gotta go.
Hey, hold on there a minute, Eddie. There's something wrong. You're not going anywhere until you tell me what it is.
There's nothing wrong, Claire. I gotta go.
Come on.
Come on, Claire.
Come on, there's
Claire.
something wrong. Come on, let it
wrong,
out.
Claire, Claire.
You can tell me. Come
Nothing's
on.
wrong, Claire.
What's the matter?
Claire, back off, Claire.
What's the matter?
Claire. Claire, lay off.
Whoa.
You're not the boss of me. I don't have to do a thing you say no matter what you do to me, got it?
Whoa. No matter what I do to you, Eddie Franklin, I didn't do anything to you. In fact, I'm not going to do anything for you either, like help you with your math.
Wait a second, Claire. I didn't mean that. No, really, Claire. I'm sorry.
Well, okay. Apology accepted. Now, would you please tell me what's wrong?
Oh, fine. I'm just having problems with this kid at school.
Oh, what's wrong?
Well, there's this guy, Robbie Jenkins.
Ah, Robbie Jenkins. Isn't that the kid that Jason was having trouble with a couple of months ago?
Yeah.
Okay, so what's he doing?
Oh, what isn't he doing, Claire? Takes my lunch money, sometimes we get into fights, and sometimes he threatens to get me after school. And sometimes he does get me. But, you know, he just makes fun of me and makes fun of the way I dress, the way I talk, the way I do certain things, and I just don't know what to do.
I'm really sorry, Eddie. That stinks.
Yeah, and the worst part is I feel guilty.
Guilty? Guilty about what?
Guilty about Jason.
Why would you feel guilty about Jason? You didn't do anything.
That's just it, Claire. Back when Jason was being picked on by Robbie, I didn't do anything. I just kind of watched it, watched my best friend get humiliated, and I didn't say a word, because I guess I was kind of scared. But, you know, in a way I was kind of glad I wasn't him. But now that I'm the one getting picked on, everyone's kind of glad that they're not me. I guess I deserve it.
Wait a minute. You don't deserve it. You should feel safe going to your own school.
Not when Robbie Jenkins goes to your school.
Ah, well then you've got to do something about it.
Oh, like what? Oh, I know. I guess I'll just go home and get my costume from last Halloween, the one with the big red cape, and I'll just fly on over to Robbie's place and beat him up.
You know that violence is not the way to solve your problems, Eddie.
Well, then what?
Well, you've got to talk to somebody about it. You know, an adult.
Oh, you mean tattle on Robbie? No way. Robbie said if I did that, I'd be in big trouble.
Ah, that's exactly why it's important to talk to somebody about it. Besides, there's a huge difference between ratting and reporting. I mean, if you're ratting on someone, you're purposely trying to get them into trouble. But if you're reporting, you're just trying to keep yourself and someone else safe.
Well, I guess I tried reporting it to Mr. Taylor.
Great. What did he say?
Oh, he just kind of laughed and said, "Hey, don't worry about it, Eddie. It's just a phase. You'll grow up through it."
I think you spoke to the wrong person.
No, I'm pretty sure Mr. Taylor was right.
Do you think Mr. Taylor would put up with that? Do you think Mr. Taylor would come to school every day and have Miss Weiss, the music teacher, come into his classroom and beat him up? No, I don't think so.
Oh, come on, Claire, that's silly. Besides, you're a girl. What do girls know about getting bullied?
Girls get picked on too, Eddie.
They do?
Yeah, happened to me when I was in the 5th grade. There was this group of really rotten girls. They said mean things about me behind my back, and they said mean things to my face and made fun of me, and they even made crank phone calls to my house. I didn't know what to do.
See, you couldn't do anything about it, neither can I.
You're wrong, Eddie. There's a lot you can do, but it's not just your problem. It's everybody's problem.
What do you mean?
I mean that nobody should have to put up with a bully by themselves. It's everybody's responsibility to help stop it. For every kid who gets beat up on the playground, for every kid who's terrified to ride the bus home, for every kid who takes a long way home from school, this must stop!
Yeah! How?
Well, there's a lot of ways. Like when it happened to me, I didn't know what to do. That's when I decided to write an article for the school newspaper. I wanted everybody to know more about bullying and how big of a problem it is.
Wow!
Yeah, hey, maybe some of the boys and girls here have some questions and some suggestions. If you do, put up your hand. Thank you very much for your suggestions. That was excellent. You're a very good audience and made very good help for Eddie and myself.
Yeah, thanks. Hey, Claire?
Yeah.
Thanks for helping me with all this stuff, but I'm wondering maybe there's something else you can help me with.
Okay, what's that?
My math.
Right. Okay, that's what we were supposed to do in the first place. Let's go to the library.
All right.
All right.
How do we empower our audience? By showing them our puppet characters exercising good and poor judgment, and then giving the audience an opportunity to interact with the characters. Every time we perform, we provoke thought. Sometimes the answers will lie within the presentation, but most of the time, the young people watching and listening will meet the challenge to change. In all cases, our young observers will have an opinion. Children listen and hear when puppets speak. The medium of puppetry is an ideal way to give children, young people, parents, and other concerned adults needed information. Though we ask for honorariums, we do not insist or depend on them. We look to the community to make this a priority and help fund this effort. Please show your concern by contacting or visiting us on Facebook, Twitter, or our website, theconcernedkids.com.